The college football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
One back in backfield, but he'll get the carry. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Aguilar. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
So anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go. The 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Back to throw again. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
UCLA offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So it's 1st and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
By That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now
the catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. They bring it down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's McMillan. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
The UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that 2nd level defenders guessing.
This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
Texas A&M 20.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there.
UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays now.
Touchdown, Aggies. This passing game is still on fire. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. Always looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. The running back here in a direct snap. Touchdown, Bruins, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
And it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Point after, up and good.
UCLA 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Spinning out of the tackle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
1st down and 10. They mix it up with a run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Mark down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 17. On to punt it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. And the Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
UCLA.
To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. The Bruins churn out another 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds his target. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is caught. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. They bring him down, and a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I thought the quarterback here tipped his hand a bit, just kind of really locked in to that one receiver, tried to force it in, and ends up being an interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. It's a dart right down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Bruins will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shift this could be.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They finally make the tackle, and he gets all the way to the 14. And the Bruins are going to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coming back to ball carrier. Gain of 8. Brings up third down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He keeps it on the design run. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense.
Touchdown, Aggies. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. Got a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The backs got it. Finding some room at the 25. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now it's second down here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the Aggies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They connect for 6.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
First down for the offense.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense not fooled by the wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That's reeled in. It's Sims. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Bruins have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
With these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Pounding away with the run game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's Green. Not much on that play. Brought down short. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide outlet. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the defense wraps him up.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W. But they also